one day Namor will appear in a live-action Marvel film. Whether that's something that's going to happen in Black Panther 2 or somewhere else still remains to be seen. But now there is a direct connection to be made with what many of us speculated was a Namor Easter egg in Avengers Endgame that could hint towards his appearance in Black Panther 2. So first up, I think Namor's kind of inevitable in the MCU. Previously, when they used to be at odds with other studios, they would just outright say, oh, we don't know about that, we can't really make that happen, it's something out of our reach. Such as with Spider-Man before TASM 2 ruined everything for Sony, and of course with the X-Men before Fox decided that they needed to sell. When it came to Namor, every time they've been asked about that character since the early 2000s, they've always said they want to do something with him. Universal had the characters, didn't do anything with them, and we know Marvel Studios now holds the majority of the characters' rights. And of course, in Avengers Endgame, there was a pretty big Easter egg that adds another Easter egg to Namor on top of the ones we've been getting since Iron Man 2. And of course, this was those underground seismic activity things that were happening underneath Wakanda. A direct connection to Namor, surely, right? Like, you can't argue that. Well, I mean, you can argue that, and it can end up being something else. Until recently, there was the audio commentary by the actual writers and directors of Avengers Endgame, Joe and Anthony Russo and Marcus and McFeely, where they questioned Okoye's message about the underwater tremors and about leaving it alone. And they said that that is a plant of a seed and something that can grow. Now, in my mind, that's sort of a confirmation of, yeah, we planted a seed. We'll see what happens with it, how long it takes to grow, but it's definitely happening. And again, Namor is one of the most special Marvel characters around because he was the first. There's a lot to him. There's a uniqueness to him. And now we've seen that a guy in a Speedo swimming around the oceans can make $1 billion, even if his name is Aquaman, and he's been treated as a joke his entire existence largely. So again, Namor came before Aquaman. If they position him right, if they make him this amazing anti-hero, somebody that's to be feared and somebody that can go toe-to-toe with the kingdom of Wakanda, put him in another $1 billion film, that gives Namor a pretty good incentive to be included in something. Now obviously, is it going to be this movie? Maybe it's going to happen in Black Panther 3. Maybe it'll be in the new Avengers. You know, who really knows? But I definitely think, you know, now that they've said, yeah, it's a seed we planted in there for something, it's got to be something big. Like Namor. Imperious Rex, maybe.